What's up, peeps? How's it going? Happy Monday. Welcome. I feel like I need to give some of this energy today. I'm really hyped for a Monday. But if you are not hyped for a Monday, come. Let's meditate. Let's chat. Let's see if we can get you from like a 9 to a 2 real quick. I'll try to keep it quick, but you know me. So before we go, let's check in. I feel like we can't meditate if you don't know what's going on inside of this little vessel that you have. So let's check in real quick. Let's do a quick body scan from like the tips, the tips of like your hair follicles all the way down to like every little piggy in between your toes. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a minute. Let's just check in all the way. Just follow my cues all the way down. Doesn't have to be long. Let's just go down and see what's going on there. Is anything cranky? Is anything tight? Is anything saying a lot to you right now? Is there a way that you can get a little more comfortable? You can like lean back on your support. Is there a way you can just land here a little bit more to see if you can get out of what did not go right this Monday and get into like whatever's happening now? The good, bad, ugly, just whatever's happening now. And as we check in, I want you to see if you can assign a word or maybe a short string of words about how you feel right now. How you feel physically, let that be one word. How you feel mentally, allow that to be one word. And how you feel emotionally. Let's see if you can just assign a word to that. And if you're having a hard time doing that, that's okay too. But part of that is you might have a hard time because you haven't checked. You haven't even checked and seen what's going on. So we started with our body. See if you can assign a word to that. Just whatever it is. So let's also check with our minds, our mental space. And maybe that is just taking stock of what you've done today and how that's affected you mentally. If it was hard, if it was boring, it was difficult to get yourself motivated, all of these things. Just see if you can assign a word to that. Good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter, just need a word. And then let's figuratively and maybe literally check in with our heart space and see what emotion is happening right now, or multiple. You can feel more than one at once, but let's just see. Just check in right here, see how you feel currently. Maybe that's a different feeling since you clocked out. Maybe that's a different feeling since you've gotten home. Maybe it's a feeling of overwhelm. It doesn't really matter. Let's just check in and see what it is, because we can't do anything about it if we don't even know what it is. So as we have that, we have 3 different words now rolling around, and maybe they connect, maybe they build off of one another, maybe 2 words are one way because one word is that way, and that's fine. So now that we have these 2 words, or 3, can't count, but now that we have these 3 words, let's take a moment and decide where they need to be, where they need to live with us. If the word you have for however your body is feeling right now is something that you desire, something that you want, see if there's a way that you can hold on to it or lean into it just a little more deeply, right? If you've been running around all day and now you're at rest and you want some more of that, see if you can make a point to listen to your body and what it's telling you, and then keep going in that direction to not only listen to it, but also give it what it needs. If you need more rest, or if you need less than rest, if you need energy, you need to get up and move to do that, to do the thing that you need. So as we check in with ourselves, see if you can just take a minute to make a commitment to yourself in this moment about however you're going to respond to what your body needs. And how that in itself is just an act of love and care. And not everybody can show up and be loving and caring towards you, but you can. So let's see if we can do that on purpose now in this moment. See if we can deepen our breath. See if even right now you can get just a little more comfy, because that may be what your body needs currently. or maybe even to move and stretch. Right, if you find yourself hunched over a lot, it could be really nice to just lean backwards, open your heart a little bit. And as we do that, we're going to move to the mental space. So let's see if, you have your word. See if we can check in with your brain and all the tasks it's been doing and all the things it's been upholding on this day. As we check in, to notice that word that you assigned to it, and notice if that's the way you want to continue the rest of the day, with that word, feeling that way about your mental capacity and what you did today. And if you do, lean into it. See if you can give yourself some more, because sure, why not? You deserved it. You've probably worked hard today. And if it's a word that you don't really want any more of, right? You want that to be done. See if there is an energetic or a physical letting go of whatever that is, right? If today was a very Monday, it was a very crappy, it was very hard. Today just felt like Monday and it wasn't even Monday. See if there is some way you can energetically let that go. Release that. If nothing else, just move it around. Maybe you're not ready to release it, but it needs to be moved around, maybe to like the back of the filing system in your brain, so that you can show up and do whatever you need to do tonight. And again, taking a time to make a commitment to yourself to do that. That like your brain is telling yourself things and you were bold enough and earnest enough to listen. Let's also be committed enough to do what we said we were going to do, right? To uphold that, to love ourselves well. And then as we check in with our heart space and the word that we picked for our heart space, the emotion that we felt, again, I would like you just to think about if you want to keep that, if that's something you want to carry with you for the rest of the day, or if that's something that you don't need right now, it's not serving you currently, and what we need to do with that emotionally, right? If it's heaviness, if it's sadness, if it's depression, if it's anxiety, all of those things that you may not want to hold on to right now. Where does it go? Where do we store it? Can you place it somewhere different to serve you a little better? Whatever that looks like, right? If there is some letting go of some ridiculous, annoying thing, or multiple ridiculous, annoying things that happened today that need to just be moved through, right? Not ignored, not bypassed, none of those things, but just to move through so that you can show up for the last third of your day. Let's do that, right? Most of the day could have been crap, but we can make the last third of the day a little bit better, hopefully. So if you can, let's do it. And of course, if there was some emotion in there that was good and you wanted more of it, you wanted to hold on to that, make a commitment to yourself. You're going to lean into that a little bit, right? If it is joyful, spend some time laughing. If it is happy, continue to do the things that feed that happiness. We don't have to just get to a thing and that's the stopping point. Keep going. So as we land, let's just take 3 deep breaths, and that'll be it for today. That's our 1. That's our 2. And that is our 3. So if you got any good stuff out of this, let me know. Leave me a comment so I know I'm not just breathing on my own over here. And yeah, have a good rest of your week. Bye.